I'm the champion, feel the rush, the crowd goes wild.
Obviously, obviously, yeah, obviously. Obviously, yeah, obviously. Tell them, obviously. I know these niggas don't want me to win, but I'm sorry, G. I know they thought I wouldn't come back and pose on them hoes, but nigga, it's time to eat. I got a vendetta. Any one of you niggas, I been better. Got them gritting they teeth without gritting at them. Took a second away from the table, it's time to feast. Heard they was mumbling, talking up under their breath. That nigga a hoe, he soft. That nigga lame. That nigga bitch, he pussy. I stood on business, that's law. I had them running that boots and tucking their tail and scared to put me on a song. I had them cuffing they bitch and thinking I hit. Shit, boy, what you on? Couple years off, and I'm back in this motherfucker, nigga. Do somebody, then fuck your recognition. You don't like I'm spitting, nigga, better shoot somebody. The game and full of clowns, I don't believe you sucker niggas. Better leave me be, okay? Niggas better watch their speech, okay? You better than me, no way, Jose. I could be cutthroat and I'm all out, but I let them get paid for a minute. Let them look gang for a minute, but really they hate cause I never look lame for an image. Never be fake, I'm a realist, I'm solid. I went out and got it, I promise I'm with it. Want me to switch up and get soft on so you can make it, I promise I get it. I know some secrets I never tell, but most of you rap niggas got bitch ways. Quick to tell on you, get jammed down, couldn't sit down 5-6 days. Put him and him in a crossway, but a gang member on display. That's the same nigga with an AK on the block yelling out gunplay. That's the same nigga with a trap house and he been through it so he no pain. Look in the face of a realer, lost come questioning me on no names. Bitch, I really come from the trenches, Kathleen crash out like road rage. Be done snapped out and got life in the pen, cause most of you niggas got hoe ways. Man, see, most of these niggas got hoe ways. A lot of these niggas be out here faking and fucking on these motherfucking tracks, talking that gangster shit. You too young to be done been through something, young nigga. You too young to be done been through something, nigga. Don't tell me about what you done been through, nigga. You ain't never stood over nothing. Nigga, you don't have nightmares at night, nigga. This shit sound good on the track. Now you got the other niggas out here crashing out cause they think you been through it and they fade a rapper. Sit down somewhere, nigga. That shit lame as fuck, boy. You niggas really done piss me off. See, I see you nigga really done piss me off. See, I won't fuck with none of you pussy ass rap niggas. Fuck you niggas. You niggas see me all the time, nigga. Hit me in my mouth, nigga. Pussy nigga.
Shout out to everybody on here from the 214 to around the states to across the pond. Welcome. You are now walking with your guy RFD, aka Ray from Dallas. And I want to say salute. And everybody know I appreciate everybody who rock with me, man. Who show up, watch these videos, man. I'm gonna let y'all know I really appreciate y'all because y'all keep it going. So before we get started today, let me turn up for y'all real quick. Shout out to the beautiful Jordan in the building. Salute to the beautiful Jordan. What's popping? And salute to everybody who gonna catch this now, who possibly catch this later. I know it's the wee hours in the morning or whatever time it is around the world where y'all at in them's. But I'm up in them's and the GOAT, you know, let's fucking go. 10 toes down. Turtleboy refuses to fold. Let's take this walk. Got a salute to the GOAT. Because if we all know the persona and the era, you know, somebody who's doing great things, you're going to be loved by many and hated by just a few roaches, right? Especially when you redefine and you changing the game in saving someone's life and Karen Reed and redefining the massive corruption that's down there in that neck of the woods. Right? And that's what he did. Like I said, that's honorable, that's admirable. and it's powerful. Shout out to the Laura J in the building. Salute, beautiful. And it's powerful. Right? Because he got tunnel vision. That's what this showed throughout this circumstances that's been going on with the GOAT. All the great ones have that, right? It's called tunnel vision, right? And it's called staying focused at the goal at hand. All the great ones have that. And there's been many of greats in this world in different professions, right? And a lot of people seeing that out of them, just like we seeing it out of Aiden Kearney. Tunnel vision, right? And that's why when I see this guy, watch this guy, and see everything that he done been through, you know, throughout this process, learning the whole story, you know, who he is and how he took this down, how he took this down. Man, this is going down in the history books. It's going down in the history books, right? And it ain't about nothing else, right? It's about the GOAT and what he did and what he's still doing and how he discussed tonight about the big mega motion to dismiss Turtleboy fake charges. Because as you see on this picture, truth isn't a crime. And what that guy right there doing, he fighting for our First Amendment for everyone around the world. And we the people, you see it on here? We who are Turtleriders, we who understand when we see what he did and the great things and everything he endured. We ride. See, it's a difference with all of us in the GOAT, right? And you know, it's a difference, right? Because we all feel his pain. You know, we be mad as hell for what they putting him through. But he is the actual one going through it. He is the actual one going through it, right? And it's easy to, you know, be on the outside, and we all with him, but he the one who dealing with it, right? He the one who done spent almost $1 million. He the one who have to strategize with his lawyers, right? He the one have to do all this work, do his shows, take care of his children, and he doing it. That's called tunnel vision. That's called staying focused at the goal at hand, right? And that's called standing up and standing on business with the heart of a lion, right? To show them you got the right one, right? To show them that you got the right one. See, this what Aiden Kearney did, the 3-time award-winning journalist, what he did, it's gonna go down in history, and we're never gonna forget about it until the day we're gone. This is gonna be a story forever, right? Because you have to understand, as we seen the story, as we seen how it play out, as we seen how the power at B, they all together. The corruption, right? We seeing this guy right here in Aiden Kearney, that 3-time award-winning first journalist, walk them down. That's what we seeing. It's unfolding in our eyes and been unfolding in our eyes, right? Everything this guy done went through. Yeah, he not only talks the talk like Jordan say, he walked the walk, right? And see, this is the difference. People say, "Oh, he's no. He's trying to do this," and he people think, no. He's doing his job, right? And he built different. Do you see the tail of the tape? It's playing right before our eyes. How he 10 toes down and he walking them down and he refused to let them think they're gonna bully him. And that right there is the reason why he gonna go down in history and gonna continue to do great things, right? Because see, people gotta understand throughout this process, he's been out on bail. Every day he woke up, he had to let his next decision be his best decision. Because of these crooked people down here. The way they twist and they turn, right? The way they work together, right? Every day he woke up with that pressure on him, right? Of he got to let his next decision be his best decision. Think about that. Think about that. Still reporting. putting in work. I'm talking about real work. With everything that was against him. And as we see, ladies and gentlemen, he continued to walk them down. All right? Because these are fake charges. This is criminal what these people are doing. Right? And us knowing what he did, how he prevailed through all the trials and tribulations when they were throwing everything at him. It get our emotions tight. It get us caught up, right? Because we see that they're trying to throw everything against him, right? So we don't know if it's right or if when somebody say something, or like I'm gonna give you an example, like his last appearance in court, right? Me personally, I was pissed, right? I was pissed. You know why? Because I was emotionally invested. And I know that I let my emotions get the best of me listening to the judge, thinking this judge, in this case, thinking he was doing something wrong. But then the GO came on and told us, boy, everybody was pissed. He said the judge did a great job, right? And see, but that comes back to it. We're emotionally invested. And we understand he's fighting for our First Amendment rights, right? And we done seen everything get through against him. So we don't know when some going right or some going wrong because we see how corrupt they been to him from when this first started and now continue to go. I say a blind person could see this. Shout out to the beautiful Valar in the building. Salute, beautiful. A blind man could see this is total bullcrap. A blind person could see that what they brought here is Bush League. And like, Turtleboy changed so much in her case from being the only journalist writing about her case to creating a movement that helped her financially. I agree. Yeah. And I felt a certain type of way too, right? And Jordan, I agree with you 100%. I felt a real certain type of way, even though, I understand what she was going through, but, and I mean in Karen Reed, but if it wasn't on the strength of this guy right here, like Jordan said, being a journalist, writing about her case, creating a movement that helped her financially. And like Jordan said, he facing 90 years in prison. Whew. I'm with it. And that's the thing that bothered me the most. Right? I mean, not show up to and support him like he supported you. And yeah, I'm bothered by that. You know, do I want them to work things out? Yeah, but it still bothers me. Because we know what he did and what he's still doing and what he's going through and how much freaking money he done lost. How he actually was in jail. Ooh. And through all of that, he still got his shoulders up, smile on his face. That's why I say he the reason for the season. He the reason for the season. For everything. As we done seen, they try to dilute that. Yeah, at least well, she support him and that his charges and still fighting for it, but it seems she's never could. Yeah. That sucks right there. That sucks. I agree. I agree. Cause she free. That's what still sucks for me. And you know, he still got his shoulders up. He's still going hard every day. That's why he the GOAT. Because he started this and they try to dilute. He started this movement. People try to dilute that. They try to dilute everything he did, right? They try to dilute that. They always trying to throw curveballs in. You can't throw no curveballs. You can't do none of that. Because you can't dilute it. But we see that though. We've been seeing that. But that's what happened, right? You know, that's why this world and people around you can't really trust them. Because remember, they smile in your face all the time. Wanna take your place, them backstabbers, them backstabbers. And we've seen that throughout this entire process. Right? It's just so significant to point out that he created this movement. That's clear cut, no debate. Signed, sealed, and delivered. He did that. Nobody else wasn't paying attention to this. He brought it to a worldwide level. And went through the fire and still going through it. This ain't one of them cases that just go away. This is a case you're going to remember about forever. Forever. Because like I said, it's always a method to the madness. And, you know, he's a 3-time award-winning journalist. So his method to the madness of exposing it and freeing Karen Reed, some of the best work you could ever see. In the way he did it. That's something we'll never forget. If you think about all the things, everything that went down, and how he showed up and showed out. Man, stop playing with me. Showed up and showed out. Stop playing with me. Like I said, we could see his stuff is bull crap that they throwing at him, these false, fake charges. Bush League work, right? But you see the dishonorable, fired, former state trooper and Michael Proctor, they protected him like he's the king of the streets. I mean, my gosh. As a police officer, the things he was saying, and then they still holding on to that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lucky Lockham. But think about how instrumental that was. Think about that. Just think about everything. Throughout this process. And it's still going on. Think about that. This history that he did. he did. But, you know, they try to dilute that because they weren't the ones who did it, all right? So they try to dilute this case that's going to go down in history, that he was the journalist that broke it and put pressure, enormous pressure, all right? And what happened? Karen Reed is free. Michael Proctor fired. Bukaki gone. Tully gone. Them two Bryans retired. Let's work. Let's work. And to make a motion to dismiss Turtleboy fake charges is tomorrow. And I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. Because can you imagine not being able to live your life the way you want to live it? It ain't just because you're a celebrity, which he is. It's because you have on bail. And you got all these insects who got TBDS. You know, from the root to the fruit, the top to the bottom of their toes. Willing to do anything, then and still, as we done seen it. He walked out the house with a gorilla on his back every day since he's been on bail. Knowing that these people out here are all against him. Knowing that throughout this process, if anything happened, they could have revoked that. He walked out every day at his house with his head up, with all that pressure on him, knowing about these insects out here who so sick of with the TBDS. Going at a man who did the right thing, who saved a woman's life, who exposed the massive injustice and corruption on another level. It's pathetic. And as we see, these people out here, they try to take it to everything else and go away from what he did, right? Shit that don't even matter. Personal, just shit that just don't even matter. Because he worked for himself. He don't report to nobody but him. So it's different, right? And they try to dilute the bull crap with the incredible work that he put in. Shout out to Donovan, I appreciate you. I don't know what them jewels is. But let me turn up for you. Shout out to everybody in here. Let me turn up for y'all real quick. Donovan, appreciate that. Hold up. Turn up again for my guy. Man, appreciate them jewels, Donovan. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what, y'all right. Because it is disturbing. Right? Because for the folks who he saved, the family and Karen Reed and what is it should be more, that's just disturbing to me. And he going through what he going through. But you know what people try to say, nobody asked him to do it. That's the dumbest Bush League, words that could come out somebody's mouth. Because what you want, what you stupid fools want. Y'all want to let an innocent woman go to jail for the rest of her life? Or do y'all want a journalist, a reporter to do his thing when the police system, the justice system, who we entrust, who we put in these offices, ain't doing it, and they working to send her off? Just stupid and foolish. That's why, I was just so angry and still am, right? Because this dude, if I was and he saved me from being framed, he could call me a bitch and I wouldn't even take it a certain type of way. And that's the honest truth. And it's just hypothetically saved my life. But through it all, he kept that tunnel vision. Yeah. That's why I say he is him. He is him. People could say whatever they want to say. But the truth is the truth. He is him. He is him. Because to this day, he walking it down. What's crazy is they say this is a cut. What is a cut? We know what a cut is. I seen David Koresh. I seen them other people's stories. No, this guy's beloved by people, and we follow him and like his work because, like Jordan said earlier, he don't just talk the talk; he walk the walk. It's a big difference. And he done walked it down through the worst storms. Through the worst storms. All that pressure, that big gorilla on his back, being on bail, all this stuff coming in all his direction because of people in their feelings because of him. We don't care about your feelings. That's for the birds, right? We care about what he did. Right? We care about what he doing. Right? And that's why people follow people, like people, rock with them. Because when it's real, you could tell. You could see it in his eyes. And not just that. It's on tape. The proof is in the pudding. Karen Reed is free. And telling me he not the MVP of the Commonwealth versus Reed. Y'all watch our damn mind because he is that. And I ain't lying. Like I said, it is disappointing, man. Of that situation, right? Yeah, I'm with y'all, man, because he put everything on the line and still on the line, facing 90 years in prison. Man, I try to forget about that, but it's just hard to, but I'm so focused, like on the GOAT, man. But all that stuff is just despicable that happened to him, that the people we helped ain't supporting it's just despicable. And it's like you just see people true characters, right? It just make you understand who people really are. Because, like I stated, it should be nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing that he did, which we know he didn't do nothing, that would not have her supporting him 100%. And I'm going to stand on that forever. Just thinking about that, man. Mm-mm-mm. That's why his documentary and everything he do, like that documentary is gonna be the best ever. Best ever. because the story ain't finished. And like I said, he created this community. He built this. He get all the accolades for it. Nobody else. Right? Yep, I agree. He get all the accolades. He did it. He get everything. He get the stamp. Right? That's just clear cut. Oh, and for, the things that done happen to him, the people who he done been there for, right? Especially the Karen Reed case. That's why I call him the GOAT, because I came on the scene because of a tape, right? A tape. And this is after the fact, after he saved, I came on for a tape. Matters he saved somebody's life, a tape. Can you imagine? And in my opinion, I don't even, to me, it feel like he ain't even had this real chance to just celebrate the great work he did to be able to take it in, right? Oh, wait, man. I pray this over with tomorrow. Because, like, I'm not lying, I'm starting to feel a certain type of way again, about people who not supporting him for everything that he did. And I'm trying not to. Like, that's why I'm praying to just over with tomorrow. Oh, wait, man, this is good. That's why I got so much respect for Turtleboy, man. So much respect. And know he is the true reason for the season. And know how he took something and he dominated it. Through all the crap coming his way. He dominated it. And you got other folks who want his credit. Shut up. People around, who got their nose up other people's buttocks. The boo-boo just running down profusely. Hell yeah, I want to be on the fundraiser. I'm there. If the GOAT want me there, I'm there. I'm there every show. I just don't type in the comments no more. Oh, yeah, I'm there. For sure. I'll do that tomorrow, I really do. Because he shouldn't have to keep going through this. And I mean that. For what he did, the right thing, he shouldn't be having to go through this. And people who he helped shouldn't be as freaking snobby and ungrateful, right? People, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they get to live their life. Well, when he gonna be able to live his? When he gonna be able to do that? But we talk about the other, when he gonna be able to live his life? To the fullest, yeah, he living, waking up every day, but when is he gonna be able to know that this is all for him? Right? This bail, and this is done because it's bull crap. Oh, wait. You gotta understand, he fighting this battle not just for him, but for all of us. And he living through it every day. Think about that. Man, shout out to everybody on here, man. I love y'all to death, man. And like I said, I hope it's over with tomorrow, right? I truly do. Because he should still have to go through this. And other people are able to live their life. Yeah. I'm serious, and I'm not messing around. He deserves more respect than that. And it should be mandatory. If your feelings, what he did should be mandatory. Of respect and support. And I stand on that. Just like he standing on our First Amendment and our Constitution rights, and he's standing 10 toes down. And I stand on that it's a mandatory that he should get way more respect for what the hell he did. And I mean that. Shout out to everybody on here from the 214 to around the states to across the pond. See y'all soon.
I'm the champion, feel the rush, the crowd goes wild.
Obviously, obviously, yeah, obviously. Obviously, yeah, obviously. Tell them, obviously, I know these niggas don't want me to win, but I'm sorry, G. I know they thought I wouldn't come back and pose on them hoes, but nigga, it's time to eat. I got a vendetta. Any one of you niggas, I been better. Got them gritting they teeth without gritting at them. Took a second away from the table, it's time to feast. Heard they was mumbling, talking up under their breath. That nigga a hoe, he soft. That nigga lame. That nigga bitch, he puss. I stood on business, that's law. I had them running that boots and tucking they tail and scared to put me on a song. I had them cuffing they bitch and thinking I hit. Shit, boy, what you on? Couple years off, and I'm back in this motherfucker, nigga. Do somebody, then fuck your recognition. You don't like I'm spitting, nigga, better shoot somebody. The game and full of clowns, I don't believe you sucker niggas. Better leave me be, okay? Niggas better watch their speech, okay? You better than me, no way, Jose. I could be cutthroat and I'm all out, but I let them get paid for a minute. Let them look gang for a minute, but really they hate cause I never look lame for an image. Never be fake, I'm a realist, I'm solid. I went out and got it, I promise I'm with it. Want me to switch up and get soft on so you can make it, I promise I get it. I know some secrets I never tell, but most of you rap niggas got bitch ways. Quick to tell on you, get jammed down, couldn't sit down 5-6 days. Put him and him in a crossway, but a gang member on display. That's the same nigga with an AK on the block yelling out gunplay. That's the same nigga with a trap house and he been through it so he no pain. Look in the face of a realer. Laws come questioning me on no names. Bitch, I really come from the trenches. Kathleen crashed out like road rage. Be done snapped out and got life in the pen cause most of you niggas got hoe ways. Man. See, most of these niggas got whole way. A lot of these niggas be out here faking and fucking on these motherfucking tracks, talking that gangster shit. You too young to be done been through something, young nigga. You too young to be done been through something, nigga. Don't tell me about what you done been through, nigga. You ain't never stood over nothing. Nigga, you don't have nightmares at night, nigga. This shit sound good on the track. Now you got the other niggas out here crashing out cause they think you been through it and they favorite rapper. Sit down somewhere, nigga. That shit lame as fuck, boy. You niggas really done piss me off. See, I see you nigga really done piss me off. See, I won't fuck with none of you pussy ass rap niggas. Fuck you niggas. You niggas see me all the time, nigga. Hit me in my mouth, nigga.